the Roaring Twenties, life was flourishing for many Americans due to many new opportunities, especially for women. But nothing prepared the world for the day 19-year-old Gertrude Ederle emerged from the chilling waters of the English Channel, a hero and a role model. Gertrude Ederle, or Trudy, was born on October 23, 1906, on the west side of New York City. Ederle's first major victory was getting first place in the Joseph P. Day Cup race, which meant swimming from Manhattan Beach to Brighton Beach. She completed this race at the mere age of 15. Only 2 years later, she took a huge leap in her swimming career and was given the opportunity to compete in the 1924 Olympics in Paris, France. She received 2 bronze medals in the 100-meter freestyle and the 400-meter freestyle. To end her time in Paris, Ederle even received a gold medal for the 400-meter freestyle relay. She set 29 world records between the years of 1921 to 1925. Unfortunately, the first time Gertrude Ederle tried to swim the arduous waters of the English Channel in 1925, she was disqualified. Thinking Gertrude was drowning, her coach, Thomas Burgess, tried to pull her out of the water, when in fact she was only taking a short rest. This first attempt caused Ederle to lose the vast majority of her sponsors and supporters. But she came back on the glorious day of August 16, 1926, as the first woman ever to swim the English Channel. Ederle began her swim at Cape Gris-Nez, France, at 7:08 a.m. Swimming the English Channel was no easy task, since the waters consisted of extreme temperatures, freighters, and the rare occurrence of sharks. One of the main inhabitants of the English Channel are Portuguese man-of-war, a type of jellyfish that were very menacing for Ederle during her swim. To protect her from the bone-chilling temperatures, she had to be rubbed in sheep grease, olive oil, and Vaseline. To pass the time, she paced her strokes to the tune, "Let Me Call You Sweetheart." Ederle had to receive meals that were reeled out to her on a line connected to a nearby boat. She completed the 21-mile swim at 9:04 p.m., finishing with a time of 14 hours and 39 minutes. America was shocked once they realized she had completed the swim almost 2 hours faster than all 5 previous male swimmers before her. Nearly 2 million people came to New York to greet their new hero with the first ever ticker tape parade, organized by the city's mayor, Jimmy Walker. In the years following Ederle's swim, over 60,000 women earned their American Red Cross swimming certificates. After her victory, she claimed, "People said women couldn't swim the channel, but I proved they could." Gertrude Ederle has had a large effect on all swimmers today, and has given them the opportunities to do great things. The YWCA of Minneapolis created the Swim for Change campaign that raises money for impoverished youth to have swim lessons and earn scholarships. The relay of swimmers raised $70,000 by each swimming a portion of the English Channel.
I think that nothing really would be possible without her. She really got the ball rolling for women in sports. Before her, everyone thought that we couldn't do anything, and that we were made to sit in dresses. But she just showed everyone, and especially by breaking both the men's times, women can compete in sports better than men can too.
She did it faster than the first man, which is very impressive. And also, if you look at pictures, the suits were like almost body length because of the time period, and it's really impressive that she could do something like that on her own.
The fact that she kind of broke that and had made that possible for girls to kind of go for that distance, I think is really cool, and it definitely encouraged a lot of people to actually say, hey, I can do these giant distances that are mostly considered for men.
I think she defied all barriers that were set against her, and she has created someone you look up to and you really admire. And everyone told her she couldn't do it and that she wouldn't be able to, and that's kind of how it felt to go swim across the English Channel as a relay team.
Other events, like I did the Escape from Alcatraz swim last summer. So it's become kind of a part of my life now to do something like that, because it's a challenge mentally and physically, and it just feels really great after you're done.
I gained from my experience mostly the knowledge that I can do anything and that nothing is stopping me. If you look at it, the English Channel, it is the Mount Everest of swimming, and to be able to do that, now I can approach anything in my life and look at it and say, I swam the English Channel. I can do whatever's in front of me.
Gertrude Ederle went on to be a design advisor for women's wear, but unfortunately, due to having measles as a child, she became deaf at the age of 27. Ederle was able to use this disadvantage to teach deaf children how to swim. Although Ederle has been bypassed by sports heroes later to come, Gertrude Ederle shall always remain a pioneer for all women athletes, giving people the chance they thought they never had to fulfill a dream.